Jasmine Crockett. She wants to be, I don't know, like this caricature, right? Like this ghetto boothang, like, hey, look at me, I'm some gangsta black, you know, I'm about to pop a cap in yo ass.
This woman, Laura Loomer, is crazy. Like, we're in an age now where it's just political theater, and people do and say anything for attention. So the next person on the chopping block is Laura Loomer. She's like this pro-white nationalist. That's what she calls herself, like a pro-white nationalist out of Florida. You know, she's always making racist remarks about Muslims, about Black Americans, about a bunch of different people. You know, she's been kicked off of every social media platforms for like hate speech, misinformation, all kinds of stuff, right? You know, so like I said, she's now on Rumble, because Rumble is where the people go that's in the basement after they get kicked off. She has a large following. Now, she ran for office down there in Florida, was the Florida's 21st congressional, the first congressional district back in 2020. She ran for office and she ended up losing to Louise Frankel. She ran again for another position and she got lost. And Trump was thinking about hiring this woman for his second go-round, his second term of being president. He was thinking about hiring her, but people in his office said, yo, stay away from her. This lady's a lightning rod. She's crazy. You don't want to really be affiliated with her because she's way too far to the right. Like she's way right? And like I said, like she's worse than Nick Fuentes, right? So now she's going back and forth with Jasmine Crockett because she went on TV calling Jasmine Crockett all kinds of B's and saying that she was ghetto and, just like I said. But Donald Trump, she has like so much influence with Trump. She made him fire a lot of his security officials due to their disloyalty to him. Basically what she said. She has this influence, but she has the ear of Trump. She can get to Trump. But this woman is like a weirdo, man. She's a weirdo. She's online. She said the stuff that she said about these black women, but she wasn't finished. She was talking like this.
Ain't nobody but the law. I'm one of these, strong, independent black woman. I don't need no man, and I'm gonna get Whitey. And I'm gonna lock Donald Trump up, just like Letitia James, right? And she goes, now you're gonna elect me, and I'm gonna lock him up. We're gonna get Trump. Like the way they talk and their little DI Shaniqua voices, and it's just very piercing, very irritating sound. They all have the same voice. I'm talking about Kamala Harris, Letitia James, and Fannie Willis. Like all of the meritless DEI Shaniquas talk the same way. It's very obnoxious the way that they talk.
Laura Loomer. Where is she? Where's Laura? She is amazing. A fantastic woman, a true patriot, Laura Loomer. Laura, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Laura. It's great to have you, and you've been really very special. You work hard, and you are a very opinionated lady. I have to tell you that, and in my opinion, I like that.
Oh, I appreciate that.
All of your support, and everybody appreciates you. So
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me to sit with you today. It's a pleasure. You're the best. I love.
So you had Charlie Kirk disrespecting black women and saying that they wasn't intelligent enough, saying a whole bunch of disparaging things about black women, right? You had Charlie Kirk talking this way. But now you have this woman, this crazy woman. She's disrespecting Letitia James, Jasmine Crockett, Kamala Harris. She's just going in on all these different women, right? And y'all want to tell me, we're going to sit right here, y'all going to tell me that this ain't hate speech? This ain't hate speech? So, again, they took Jimmy Kimmel off the air because he said some things that they said that was disparaging, right? But we saw what Charlie Kirk said about black women. Then some of you black people, you even came on your social media platforms and said, well, he wasn't talking about all black women. He was just talking about those black women. But what makes any of that talk okay? Why is that okay? Right? But while she's talking all this woman is eating dog food on her show, right? While she's on Rumble, she's doing this.
Positive really is an amazing company. Not only do they have these emergency pet kits, but they also have these supplements here. And this is human grade, okay? This is human grade, and I just want to show you now. I'm going to actually do this live on air so you can see for yourself, okay? 100% human grade ingredients is what it says here on the package. And the ingredients are Alberta grass-finished bison liver, Alberta grass-finished bison heart, Alberta grass-finished kidney. These are the same type of nutrients that you can find in the beef organs that you purchase for yourself, right? But this is all protected bison that comes from Canada. So that means that there's no hormones, there's no vaccines given to the bison. So you could actually share these nutrients with your animals. So you could eat this yourself. And I'm going to show you, this isn't a gimmick. This is not just, you know, some trash dog food from China. Okay. These are supplements, and these are products that are so healthy and natural that you could actually eat it yourself. So you can see here, Positive Bison. It clearly says dog food topper. And I'm going to put this in my mouth right now. So it tastes like meat, and maybe that is disgusting to you, but I'll show you right here. Look, this is the bison product right here. It clearly says dog food topper. You can see on camera. Actually tastes good. I'm not going to lie. So 100% human grade ingredients, nutrition for your dog in every bite. It's so healthy that you could even eat it yourself.
But see, these are the people that just do anything for attention, anything for money in the internet age, right? I told you on the internet, you could be the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. You could be anything you want, man. You can get a following. There's people out there that'll follow you. There's people out there that'll send you money. There's people out there that'll do all kinds of things, man. As long as you're charismatic enough or you're polarizing enough, you'll have people that just do this stuff. Now, Trump and all them, they hear Trump, these pastors, all these so-called fake Christians heard everything Charlie Kirk said about the black community, right? They also hear this woman, but they all still back her. But there's black women and other people that's speaking up and firing back, and they're saying this.
It hurts my heart that we have ghetto black B words who hate America serving in Congress. So this is acceptable? Yet we're being told that service members are being hunted. Service members are being doxxed for stating their opinions on things that were expressed by someone that passed. Okay. And now someone who is close friends with the President of the United States is allowed to make comments like this about an elected official. Yet I thought we were having a discussion about ending political violence. So posting comments like this is not violent. And this is only one of a few that she posted. I'm trying to be very mindful of my words because, you know, now if I were to post something like that, or if I were to say something like that, but then people would love to say, well, I don't have free speech because I decided to serve and protect my country. So that means that I don't have free speech. I can't say how I deem something to be offensive. I'm not allowed to say that I find certain things offensive. I cannot be offended because the powers that be have decided to embolden certain people who have made very offensive and dangerous remarks against myself and people that look like me. It's literally like I'm being gaslit. I feel like I'm in a relationship with a narcissist, and I'm literally screaming at the top of my lungs, and that narcissist's friends and family is like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? We don't know what you're talking about. We don't know what he's perfectly fine. He loves you. He takes care of you. He treats you right. And you're like, no, he don't. I'm being abused. And no one, you know what? I'm just going to smile. Everything's okay. No, everything's not. And I feel like I'm losing mine. I feel like I cannot come on the internet and express how I feel, even though I expressed it in a very mindful and tasteful way, because me stating that, hey, I think this is disrespectful, this was hurtful, this is rude, this is racist, like stating that something is racist can now get someone fired is crazy. Is crazy. I feel like I'm in the fight zone. Like, What is going on, bro?
Now, Jasmine Crockett, she heard what she said. And, she didn't get real disrespectful, real loud, and real belligerent. She just said this.
I know that some may think that I am, younger than I am. But just so y'all know, I am 12 years older than Laura Loomer. And to be clear, there is no Botox.
Say that. Right, right.
Now, there's a lot of black women that's saying, showing pictures of her being 32 years old, and saying like they say she look like Jigsaw as opposed to what they look like. And they've been posting stuff like this the whole time. They posting stuff like this showing their beauty, saying black don't crack. And like Jasmine Crockett said, I'm 12 years older than her and she looks like this. So sisters was just going in, just showing their beauty. But people wasn't finished. They still was saying this.
Now, why do they keep telling us that we're taking it out of context when the context is always so much worse? Laura Loomer, a Republican, took to X to explain her feelings about Jasmine Crockett. It hurts my heart that we have ghetto blacks who hate America serving in Congress. Now, after being called out for what I can only describe as racist tweets, Laura Loomer had more to say. Jasmine Crockett's homeboys and homegirls are big mad I called her what she is, ghetto. I guess I finna watch my back. God forbid Shaniqua pops a cap in my ass. You feels me? Her racist tirade continues. Why these bitches be trifling? Girl, if you finna play with me, you best be ready for the truth I be spittin' on your weave. I can spit mad bars, Jasmine. Baby girl don't like the taste of her own medicine. You feels me? She wasn't done. Let me ask you a question, she continues with her broken AAVE. Is it a black job when I expose your boss for being a racist hood rat who enjoys promoting political violence? I'm axing you this question. If you have tips about Jasmine and her staff, send them here. With all the context, is it racist now?
So I keep telling y'all, man, here in the country, it don't matter what party that you're a part of. A lot of them don't see us as human. They don't rock with us. The only people that's going to rock with us is us, man. And we got some FBAs, some people that's not FBA, but you got some FBAs that do things that we don't like. But at the end of the day, man, listen, at the end of the day, that group over there, none of them like us. And you have people on the radical left that don't like you either, where they act like they cosplay or they act like they're your friends, right? But they're not your friends. They acting like. We don't have no friends over here. Dr. John Henry Clark told us that a long time ago, man. We got to get what Dr. Amos Wilson told us, man. We got to get with each other as a people, man, and start understanding who we are. So you can see she can get away with this. Ain't nothing going to happen to her. Nobody's going to say anything about her. The small hat community, what she's a part of, they're not going to condemn her. Nobody's going to do anything because anybody can say anything about us and get away with it, right? Because we don't display power. We don't display unification. That's why she feels. See, this is the thing. It's not the fact that she said these things. It's the fact that in her mind, she believed that it was okay for her to say it. You better not go out there and say nothing about the group that she a part of because you know the punishment that's going to come behind it. But she can say anything about us and get away with it. That's more of an indictment on us as a people, man. That's what that is. That's more of an indictment on us. So I ain't going to stay here long, man. Y'all, the women, get in my section. Let me know what y'all think about this, man. What y'all think about this this Laura Loomer character, man? What's your opinion? Leave your comments in the comment section. Hit that like button. Subscribe to Street Media TV. Remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.